Greetings everyone. Yes, it's a package opening double whammy today. This is actually not what I was waiting for from Nair NYC. I think there's one more item that he's sending. This is actually two items that I ordered for myself through eBay. Oh my god, I haven't done an eBay package opening video in what, 2 years? I think the last ones I did were when I was putting together the BCI Eclipse animation library. Well, I decided to get back into some eBay shopping simply because there's some great deals to be found there. And I tend to generally stick with the bigger, more reputable sellers just because, you know, less chance of getting ripped off and whatnot. I've never really been, excuse me, I've never really been ripped off on eBay, but I have had some issues with, you know, independent sellers. So anyway, this is two items that I ordered recently. I'm actually really impressed by how fast they arrived. This one here is from a seller that I've dealt with for many, many years, Buy Right Media, which is a great company that specializes in out-of-print and overstock items, and they often have great deals to be found. And this one is from a company called Import CDs, which I don't think I've ever dealt with before. But apparently I timed my orders perfectly. I ordered this one first, and a couple days later I ordered this one. And they both arrived on the same day. I was a little concerned when I was opening up my mailbox because I just have one of those little, you know, apartment building mailboxes, and these were both like stuffed in there. And I was concerned about pulling them out. I didn't want to damage them, obviously, but when they actually put them in, they pulled the whole front panel off, so they would have just slid them in nice and easy. But then getting them out through the little dinky door that you get for your entrance into the mail cave is a little bit tricky. But anyway, managed to pull them out. Don't think there was any damage done. So let's open them up today on the Multimedia Chronicles. Welcome back. Alrighty, so let's do this one first. The bigger one. Oh, it's so huge. Yeah, this is one I've been looking forward to. I've never this is this is a show that I actually haven't seen, and I wanted to do these eBay package openings as package opening videos, so that, you know, if there's any, God forbid, damage, or if forbid even more, they sent the wrong item, I wanted you guys to be surprised along with me. So I know what these are supposed to be, so let's see if that's what they actually are. I think we can, yeah, there we go. Sticking a little bit here. No, okay, well now I can actually see the item in there. I can cut a little more around it. There we go. I think that'll do. Okay, here we go. Oh, no, still sticking a little bit. It's brand new factory sealed, so it's still sticking to the shrink wrap. That's okay. It looks to be in good condition. Here we have the complete series of Fantastic Four, World's Greatest Heroes. Yes, a nice addition to the ever-growing Marvel animation library. As you may have noticed, I'm kind of on a Marvel cartoon kick lately. I thought it was high time. I got caught up on a lot of those that have been lingering for a while. And besides a lot of the other cartoon sets, there really isn't much left that I'm dying to get. Now, now that I've got sort of all the other shows out of the way, I can focus on the cartoon-based ones. And those of you asking me, will I ever do stuff about the DC animated universe? Absolutely yes. Of course I will. I'm just, you know, being a Marvel boy growing up, I'm focusing on the Marvel stuff first, and then I'll do the DC stuff after. Might make a few exceptions to that, though, because there's a few that I'd like to check out. So yeah, so anyway, it says the complete first season, but this is actually the complete series. They only did, what was it, 26? Yeah, 26 episodes over the course of one season. So it's actually the same length as the 90s series. So as far as I recall, this was the first Fantastic Four animated series since the 90s series. So there we go. We got two of the big ones right there. So now all we got to track down is the there was the 70s series, and I think there was a 60s series as well. So there's been four 4 Fantastic Four series. That's kind of appropriate. So anyway, I've never actually seen this one before, and I've really been looking forward to checking it out. Oh, includes 9 never-before-seen episodes. Wow. So apparently it was canceled before they'd even finished airing all the episodes. So why don't we crack this open and we'll actually take a look inside here. I can't wait to check it out. The box itself is really nice. I know this was released as individual volumes as well, but obviously why bother with that when you can get the complete set and maybe get some extras. I think there's some extras on here. Well, let's just quickly see. Yeah, there's a bunch of extras. Special features from Origin to Animation featurette, Rise of the Rogues featurette, Traveling to New Dimensions featurette, and the Art of the Fantastic Four still gallery. Commentary by head writer Chris Yost and executive producer Craig Kyle. Well, that's pretty cool. So it's actually got a nice, nice collection of extras there. So let's get that off. Yeah, it actually arrived in great shape. I'm really quite impressed. No real, one tiny little ding, and that's about it. So there we go. And there's the spine, and there's the back, and it's basically just looks like a slip cover with a gatefold. So there, I'm not even seeing this first. So there we go. So we got Reed Richards, Sue Richards, or Sue Storm. I don't know if they're married in this one. Johnny Storm, of course, and the Thing, Ben Grimm. So there we go. And that. So it does have a bit of an anime look to it. Oh, that's a pretty sweet picture. Check that out. Just all action. Wow! Awesome. Dr. Doom looks pretty badass. And we'll just spin the discs around here so we can get a nice look at them. Very cool. Well, if this is anywhere near the quality of Wolverine and the X-Men, I'll be very happy. I really enjoyed Wolverine and the X-Men, and oh, check that out. It actually comes with a comic. You get a Fantastic Four Ultimate mini comic. How cool is that? Oh, this is beautiful. Some really, really nice artwork in there. This is totally, see, this is why you get the complete series set. You always get swag that you don't get otherwise. There we go. So I'm guessing that's the Baxter Building. Very nice. Very cool. Nice. I will enjoy that. So if we open up the gatefold cover, you can see the 4 discs. We'll just zoom in a little bit there. So again, we got all 4 of the 4, and then just a nice big cityscape in the background. Very cool. This is a very nice set, I gotta say. I'm impressed. This is actually a far slicker set than I was expecting. They did a really nice job of it. Too bad the show's been canceled. That seems to often be the case with Marvel shows, doesn't it? Kind of like the Fox Television of animated series. So, who put this one out? Oh, and of course, it actually is Fox. That explains it! Alrighty. So, Fantastic Four, World's Greatest Heroes, the complete series. Definitely looking forward to checking that out. I think I'm just going to have like a Fantastic Four week or something and watch nothing but those 2 shows. Alright, so this one is packed a little tighter, so we're going to have to be kind of careful. This is the one from Buy-Right Media. So, import CDs. Check them out on eBay. You won't be disappointed. They have a massive, massive selection of new and old stuff. So, and they're fast. I mean, that took about a week and a half to get to me, so that's pretty good. There I go, cutting towards the testicles again. I really gotta stop doing that. Okay, so this one is actually something of a reacquisition. I used to own this particular show in other formats in the past. Oh, fantastic. Alright, you ready? It's a steel book. I was a little concerned about what kind of condition it would come in, and it looks like it's mint. Fantastic. Ready? What we have here is the 10th anniversary signature edition of Spawn, the animated series. Now this is the HBO animated series from the, I guess, mid to late 90s. Yeah, really good stuff. Definitely not for the kiddies. So, Got a lot of bonus stuff on here. It's 18 episodes. They did 3 seasons of 6 episodes apiece, so this has all 18 episodes. Bonus material, the McFarlane Process, step-by-step featurette, episode 1 storyboard, frame-by-frame featurette, interview and behind-the-scenes featurette with Todd McFarlane, character profiles, and 4 audio commentaries. Very cool. I'm hoping that those are the old audio commentaries from the Laserdisc edition. Now, that said, I used to have this on Laserdisc. I actually originally purchased the first season on VHS, the uncut version. I should mention, you know how the movie of Spawn has 2 editions? There's the theatrical version and the director's cut. I think you can only get the director's cut now. But anyway, the theatrical cut and the director's cut. The theatrical cut was basically, I think, PG or PG-13. It was really, really cut down and lobotomized from its unrated roots. But the director's cut, which I actually picked up on, I saw the theatrical cut in theaters, and I thought it was okay. But then I picked up the director's cut a few years later on Laserdisc, and it's like a whole different movie. You know how a lot of people hated the theatrical version of Daredevil, but love the director's cut version of Daredevil? I'm one of those, by the way. It's the same thing with Spawn. It's exactly the same thing with Spawn. The director's cut of Spawn is like a whole different movie. I mean, it's just so much better. The jokes are dirtier, in particular with the clown. The violence is more severe. There's more cussing. It's just way more intense, as it should be. And I just think it's a way better movie. But even though people are kind of mixed on Spawn the movie, most people seem to agree that Spawn the animated series was superb. One of the big things being it was of course done on HBO, which meant no holds barred. They could cuss as much as they wanted, they could have as much violence and bloodshed and nudity and everything as they wanted. So this was, you know, they just took the ball and ran with it. I remember reading an interview with Todd McFarlane who asked, can I say fuck? Because he knew if he could say fuck in the cartoon, then that meant anything goes, basically. So as soon as I said, yeah, of course you can say fuck, this is HBO, he's like, awesome! So anyway, back to when I originally had this. This was released on VHS originally. The first 2 seasons anyway were released on VHS, and it was released in 2 versions. There was the uncut, unrated version, which had the full uncut 6 episodes per season. The only difference being they were edited together into a movie. So they cut out the titles, and I think there was Todd McFarlane interviews and intros for each episode. All that stuff was cut out and it was just presented as a big long 2.5-hour movie. And then there was a PG-13 version of the first 2 seasons, which was cut down to about 90 minutes, I think. I was thinking, wow, how could they even get a PG cut out of this? I mean, you couldn't show any of the fight scenes because they're just so full of blood and guts and stuff. It wouldn't make any sense. It'd just be like cutting around everything. And yeah, I don't know. Give me the uncut version every time. I mean, I can't imagine how many huge chunks of story you must be missing in the PG version. Anyway, they did that for the first 2 seasons. I picked up the uncut versions. Specifically, I picked up the uncut version of Season 1 on VHS, later repurchased it on Laserdisc, then got Season 2 on Laserdisc. And those were great because they had full-length commentaries by Todd McFarlane where he talked about, you know, the creation of the character, the comics, critical reception to the comics, soccer mom reception to the comics, and he talks about the movie, he talks about the cartoon, and just all kinds of stuff. So it's a really good, entertaining, informative commentary. So I'm hoping that those are the commentaries that are on here. And if so, it would be kind of amusing because in those commentaries he talks about Laserdisc quite a bit. So anyway, let's crack this puppy open and check it out. Yeah, I had my eyeball on this. I had my eyes on this for quite a while, and you know, just never got around to getting it because, you know, I don't really know because it was never really that expensive either. Oh, this is nice. Cool. So it actually is. I thought it was matte finish at first, but it's like kind of 2 types of glossy finish. So it's like kind of glossy there, but then it's a slightly different kind of glossy for the title. That's kind of cool. And then on the back, this is a sheet. Let me just see if I can take a peek behind it here. Yeah, here we go. There we go. Oh, that's interesting. So on the back you just have the, I hate it when they put these stickers right on the frickin' paper. And then on the other side, you actually have a track, or like an episode listing. That's pretty cool. So season 3 never came out on VHS or Laserdisc. It went straight to DVD, so I ended up getting it on DVD. But again, all 3 seasons were done in that sort of pseudo movie style. There's still a little bit of this snot stuff on there. Fight fire with fire, or in this case, fight snot with snot. There we go. So then on the back we have this cool brooding picture of Spawn. Very nice. So anyway, I picked it up on DVD back in the day. And I have this crunched insert here, which basically is just an ad for all things Spawn. Got mentions the comics there and the cartoon and of course the action figures. I do have some Spawn action figures. I don't have them around. I have one. It's Spiky Spawn. That's what it is. Ugh, come on, don't be one of those ones that... There we go. Okay. Alright. Hold on. There we go. Ugh, I hate it when you feel the discs bending slightly, you know. So you can see just how dark of a show this is. So here we have season 1 and season 2. And I'm going to be very careful with these. And then looks like you have some artwork underneath there. Very nice. Yeah, I've been wanting to see this again for a long time. I actually watched the first season with my mom. Not originally. I thought it was really good and I wanted her to check it out. So we watched that a while back, and we were appropriately entertained and horrified. She hates things where things happen to little kids, which as a parent now I can understand. And of course one of the main villains of the first season is a child molester. So there we go. So season 3 and bonus features. Sweet! And then on the side there we got some more concept art and stuff. Very nice indeed. We're going to put the bonus features underneath and season 3 on top so we can access everything nice and easy like. Oh, that's fantastic. So there we go. So there you go. Oh, actually, can I fit... Yeah, of course. I was hoping maybe this would fit as an insert, because this would be a perfect insert. But it doesn't. So I guess we'll just keep it separate. Damn it. I hate it when they do that. Anyway, 2 nice additions to the animation collection. Fantastic Four, World's Greatest Heroes, the complete series, and Spawn, the complete blood and guts, TNA, F-bombs galore HBO animated series. And I'm pretty sure this is the uncut episode version, so I'm hoping it has everything intact as it originally aired, rather than being the movie version. Now the movie version had everything there in terms of the story. It just cut out the titles and of course the Todd McFarlane bits. Alrighty, well, that's it from me to you for now. That's all I have coming from eBay right now. I haven't really ordered much, just a couple of things that I wanted to get into the collection. And yeah, like that. Alrighty, that's it from me to you for now. So until next time, thanks for watching, and sayonara.